Hola. Estoy tan enfadada conmigo misma, tío. Estoy aquí para dar otra react. He grabado una react entera y al darle clic al botón de parar de grabar me he dado cuenta de que no había conectado el micro en ningún momento. He escuchado el vídeo y se oye fatal porque hay un eco muy grande en esta habitación. Así que lo he borrado. O sea, me he enfadado. Es que no. Bueno, aquí estamos. ¡Oli! Volvemos. Fingimos que no pasa nada. Carlota, mi amiga Carlota y mi fan número 1, me pidió que me grabara reaccionando a Juego de Tronos, porque nunca me vi esta serie entera. Contexto, me vi la primera temporada en 2016 y me la acabé. Y entonces me acuerdo cómo acaba esta temporada, pero no me acuerdo de nada de lo que ocurre en medio de toda la temporada. Solo me acuerdo del final, porque es traumatizing enough. Pero nunca la continué porque... o sea, creo que me la iba a ver con una persona y luego lo dejamos. Por mí misma tampoco me apetecía continuármela. Y luego la serie se acabó, yo me spoilé del final y dije, why would I? ¿Sabes? ¿Por qué me la vería ahora? Pero me he empezado a hacer el rewatch y me lo estoy pasando muy bien, así que como a Carlota le encanta Juego de Tronos, me voy a grabar viendo Juego de Tronos. Ya me he visto varios capítulos. Estaba pensando en empezar a hacer las reacts desde la segunda temporada, que es lo que no me he visto, pero honestamente no me acuerdo de tanto como me esperaba, solo me acuerdo del final. Entonces, bueno, pues aquí estoy. Vamos por el capítulo 7. Déjame sacar mi TV Time. Pues sí, vamos por el capítulo 7.
Solo muy buena. Sí, curioso, ¿verdad? Sí, 7.
El que hemos grabado había sido el 6, no se va a ver el 6. Yo paso de revérmelo. Pero ha sido súper... El 6 ha sido súper loco. O sea, cómo se ha muerto por fin el hermano de Daenerys. Celebramos. Me caía fatal. Necesitaba que se muriera y se murió y ha sido una muerte súper chula. La verdad, original. Me ha encantado. Es que era un capítulo perfecto para subir react. Estoy tristísima. Ned se ha dado cuenta por fin de todo, de que Joffrey no es hijo del rey, de que es producto incestuoso, por fin. Y nada, vamos a ver qué pasa. Estoy enfadada, pero me hace ilusión seguir viendo, quería seguir viendo. Así que nunca veréis vídeos de mí reaccionando episodio 1 al 6, pero desde aquí hasta lo que dure, aquí estaré viendo. No tengo HBO, así que estamos viendo esta serie en una página web undisclosed. Yes to gatekeeping. Bueno, vamos a callarnos todos para ver la mejor intro ever. Es que cómo hitea esta música, ¿eh? ¿Qué cosas tengo que decir de lo que llevo viendo? Yo creo que nada loco, pero sí que tengo una unpopular opinion y es que a mí Sansa me cae bien. ¿Es una petarda? Claro que lo es. No me parece que sea mala. Y yo siempre he visto mucho odio a Sansa y a mí me parece que es una cría preadolescente que ha sido criada para... Tú te vas a casar con alguien y lo que tienes que ser es una buena mujer y ella está empeñada en es que eso es lo que tiene que hacer y ya está. En plan, no me parece... Me parece que está tontita y me parece que necesita ser aprobada por Joffrey para ella sentirse como realizada. Lo cual es como, amiga, date cuenta, este chico es un trozo de basura. Pero no me cae mal. O sea, siento que personalmente el personaje de Arya a mí me da un poco más igual que Sansa. Sansa me parece mucho más nuanced. Me parece que tiene más capas y capas. El de Arya me parece que para 2010 era innovador, pero ahora mismo el Not Like Other Girls yo ya lo he superado. Yes, Like Other Girls. Así que esa es la única así unpopular opinion que tengo. Por el resto, obviamente me caen mal todos los que me tienen que caer mal. No tengo ninguna opinión rara. ¡Ey! Que nos vamos a The Wall por fin. Que es que Jon no apareció en el capítulo anterior. Que me da un poco igual, Jon Snow ahora mismo, pero... Me gusta Rob. Rob, te amo. Llámame si estás libre mañana a las 5. O sea, vamos a estar en todos lados en este episodio. Qué temón. Es un temón. Es que... Ay, el Ned Stark que había... Haciendo como la mano del rey dijo... ¿Sabes qué? Los Lannister que vengan a responderos por sus crímenes. Y yo dije... 8. Ned Stark 8.
Brave man, terrible judgment.
Ah, este es el padre.
Attacking him was stupid.
Sí. Jamie Lannister es tonto, incestuoso.
Say something clever. Go on, say something clever.
Stark took my brother.
Y tú tiraste a Bran de un edificio.
Why is he still alive?
Tyrion? I could care less what anyone thinks of me.
You know, that's what you want people to think of you.
It's the truth.
No.
When you hear them whispering, I suppose I should be grateful.
Yo puedo subir esto a YouTube. El tío está ahí quitándole la pila a un animal. Yo creo que esto no lo puedo poner. Por favor.
Recklessness. I'm giving you half of our forces, 30,000 men. We'll bring them Catelyn Stark's girlhood home and remind her that Lannisters pay their debts.
I didn't realize you placed such a high value on my brother's life.
¿Te jode?
He's a Lannister. Might be the lowest of the Lannisters, but he's one of us. And every day that he remains a prisoner, the less our name commands respect.
El Tyrion se ha librado solo, no os necesita.
So the Lion does concern himself with the opinions
No,
of...
that's not an opinion, it's a fact. It's the family name that lives on. It's all that lives on. Not your personal glory, not your honor, but family.
Siento que esto va a ser muy importante para él. Esta conversación.
Bodyguard for two kings. One a madman, the other a drunk.
Es verdad. Es verdad. El rey es un
Future of our
borrachuzas.
family will be determined in these next few months. We could establish a dynasty that will last 1,000 years.
Este señor sabe algo.
Or we could collapse into nothing, as the Targaryens did. I need you to become the man you were always meant to be. Not next year, not tomorrow.
Este chico tiene un poco de presión paterna, ¿no? Esta señora no me puede caer peor, ¿eh? Os lo juro. Ned la va a confrontar. Es que lo malo de Ned es que va muy de cara. Y en este sitio son todos unos falsos. Mira el Littlefinger. Va de amigo y va a ser el mayor hijo. Entonces, eso es lo malo que tiene Ned Stark. Que no es malo, es una virtud. En plan, la virtud es que es demasiado bueno. Demasiado noble. Y es el único que podría ser rey. Una pena.
Perhaps it's time to go home. The South doesn't seem to agree with you.
I know the truth Jon Arryn died for.
¡Oh! Y se lo dice así. Sí.
Is that why you called me here to pose me riddles?
Ah, que la llamó él, este tío.
You would have killed him. My brother's worth 1,000 of your friend.
Your brother? Or your lover?
¡Ah! Se lo ha dicho así, tal cual, ¿eh? ¡Oh!
Brothers and sisters for 300 years to keep bloodlines pure. Jamie and I are more than brother and sister. We shared a womb. Came into
Twins.
this world together, we belong together.
That's crazy, ¿eh?
My son saw you with him.
Lo sabe todo, lo sabe todo. Lo sabe todo.
Do you love your children?
With all
Lo sabe todo, ¿eh?
More than I love mine.
and they're all Jamie's.
Thank the gods. In the night that Rob leaves his whores for long enough to stumble drunk into my bed, I finish him off in other ways. In the morning, he doesn't remember.
You've always hated him.
Hated him. I worshipped him. Every girl in the Seven Kingdoms dreamed of him, but he was mine by oath. And when I finally saw him on our wedding day in the Sept of Baelor, lean and fierce and black-bearded, it was the happiest moment of my life. And that night he crawled on top of me, stinking of wine, and did what little he could do. And whispered in my ear, Lyanna.
No merece, lo siento.
And I was a living girl, and he loved her more than me.
When the king returns from his hunt, I'll tell him the truth.
To be honest, Cersei, no te culpo porque no amaras a tu marido. Es un... tienes razón, es un borrachuzas, es asqueroso. A mí también me daría un asco que flipas. Whatever you feel for your brother, that's your business. Me parece terrible. A mí lo que me parece terrible y malo de ella es lo de Bran y lo que le va a hacer a Ned ahora, en plan... Yo entiendo perfectamente que no quieras estar con tu marido y que es lo peor. Y entiendo perfectamente que esta tía era lo que Sansa era. Lo que Sansa es, ella fue. Pero... she's crazy. No puedo.
You must be gone by then. You and your children.
La tía, en plan, no.
At my hands. Go as far away as you can.
Ned, ¿para qué lo cuentas? La verdad es que Robert no es buen rey.
You go. Robert's wrath will follow you.
And what of my wrath, Lord Stark? You should have taken the realm for yourself. Jaime told me about the day King's Landing fell. He was sitting in the Iron Throne and you made him give it up. All you needed to do was climb the steps yourself.
Es tan noble.
I've made many mistakes in my life. But that wasn't one of them.
Oh, but it was.
Es tan noble.
When you play the Game of Thrones, you win or you die. There is no middle ground.
Este hombre tenía que haber sido rey y decidió no serlo porque es demasiado bueno. Y por eso es el único que se merece el puesto. Este señor... Me lo quieren meter por el ojo, pero no. No lo soporto. No puedo poner ninguna de estas escenas en YouTube.
Why don't you join us, my lord?
I'm saving myself for another
What, she doesn't know?
to marry. A northerner with a jaw like an anvil.
No soporto a este señor,
So I challenge losing that duel. I learned that I'll never win. Not that way. That's their game. Their rules. I'm not going to fight them. I'm going to fuck them. That's what I know. That's what I am. And only by admitting what we are can we get what we want.
And what do you want?
Oh, everything, my dear.
Voy a tener que poner 15 minutos de este capítulo porque... ¿Qué ha sido esto? Mira, ninfadora Tonks. Uf, no me fío nada de este man, ¿eh? Uf, me da un mal rollo que flipas. Me parece malo.
Where I come from, we don't show mercy to criminals. Where I come from, if someone like you attacked a little lord, at low tide we'd lay you on your back on the beach, your hands and feet chained to 4 stakes. The sea would come in closer and closer. You'd see death.
Where's it come from?
The Iron Islands.
They're far away.
You've never heard of the Iron Islands?
Trust me. You've never heard where I'm from, neither.
Trust me, my lord.
No.
You're not living in the wilderness anymore. In civilized lands, you refer to your betters by their proper titles.
And what's that?
Lord.
Why?
Why? What do you mean, why? My father is Balon Greyjoy, Lord of the Iron Islands.
What's that got to do with you? If your father's Lord, how can you be Lord too?
I will be Lord after my father.
So you're not Lord now?
No, you... Are you having a go at me? Is that it?
Just don't understand how you Southerners do things.
I'm not a Southerner.
You're from south of the Wall. That makes you a Southerner to me.
You're an impudent little wench, aren't you?
No lo soporto.
Don't say, my lord. Don't know what...
Do you want to lose that chain?
Balon Greyjoy.
Es que no lo soporto.
Yes.
Thought she was our prisoner.
Are the two mutually exclusive in your experience?
No puedo con él.
Why did you come here?
Didn't mean to come here. Meant to get much further south than this. As far south as south goes. Before the long night comes.
Winter is coming.
There's things that sleep in the day and hunt at night.
Owls and shadow cats.
I'm not talking about owls and shadow cats.
The things you speak of. They've been gone for thousands of years.
They wasn't gone, old man. They were sleeping. And they ain't sleeping no more.
Bam, 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 bam. Lo sabíamos. We've been knowing, ¿eh?
I miss girls. Not even talking to them. I never talk to them.
Ese tío.
There's no rider.
En plan, me da pena Jon Snow porque es el único que se toma en serio su trabajo.
That's my Uncle Benjamin's horse. Where's my uncle?
¿Cómo te lo explico?
Ned! It's Robert. We were hunting a bull.
Ya, no me creo nada.
I should have spent more time with you. Shown you how to be a man. I was never meant to be a father.
Este señor pudo ser atacado y ni se acuerda porque va borracho. Ese es el nivel.
My fault. Too much wine. Missed my thrust.
La madre que lo parió.
Stinks. Stinks like death. Don't think I can't smell it. I paid the bastard back, Ned. I drove my knife right through his brain. You ask him if I didn't. Ask him. I want the funeral feast to be the biggest the kingdom's ever saw.
Es que se la pela todo, es que me cae fatal.
And I want everyone to taste the bore that got me. Now leave us, the lot of you. I need to talk to Ned.
Robert, my sweet.
Out, all of you.
Este señor tendrá el último momento de lucidez antes de estirar la pata. Me da tanta pena, es que saber cómo va a acabar. Ned, lo siento, yo te quiero, te amo. Yo siempre estoy de tu parte.
Damned fool. Paper and ink on the table. Write down what I say.
Me da una... Es que se me encoge el corazón, ¿eh?
Robert, of the House Baratheon. First of... You know how it goes. Fill in the damn titles. I hereby command Eddard of House Stark, titles. To serve as Lord Regent and Protector of the Realm upon my death.
No.
To rule in my stead. Until my son Joffrey comes of age.
Yeah, about that. Until my rightful heir. Es que el tío...
Give it over.
No se lo va a decir. También te digo, ¿para qué se lo va a decir? Para joderle más.
Give it to the council after I'm dead. At least they'll say I did this right, this one thing. You'll rule now.
Pobre Neddy no quiere eso.
Worse than I did. But you'll do it well. The girl, Daenerys.
No la va a matar.
You were right. Varys, Littlefinger, my brother, worthless. No one to tell me no but you.
Es el único bueno.
Let her live. Stop it if it's not too late.
I will.
My son. Help him, Ned. Make him better than me.
I'll do everything I can to honor your memory.
Es tan bueno, es que no se lo va a decir por no arruinarle los 5 minutos que le quedan de vida, pero... Ned, es que eres tan bueno y eso fue lo que... tu perdición, tío.
King Robert Baratheon, murdered by a pig.
Ya, es bastante vergonzoso.
He was reading from the wine. He commanded us to step aside, but I failed him.
Este señor estaba perdidísimo en la vida.
Protected him from himself.
Basically.
I wonder, Sir Barristan, who gave the king this wine?
His squire, from the king's own skin.
His squire. The Lannister boy.
Such a dutiful boy to make sure his grace did not lack refreshment. I do hope the poor lad does not blame himself.
La mierda que mete este cura, no te lo puedes ni imaginar, me cae fatal, pero es que tienes razón. Pero la mierda que mete es una cosa loca, ¿eh?
His Grace has had a change of heart concerning Daenerys Targaryen. Whatever arrangements you made, unmade them at once.
Lo que no me acuerdo es si they were unmade or not unmade. No, no se ves. Sabemos que no. Estos dos son un matrimonio ya. El poder de supervivencia y de resiliencia que tiene esta mujer, en plan, que tiene Daenerys, es una cosa loca.
Throne. Ador finan kal navesoe. She. Kalisi.
Kavos zigro adron anivaso. Mezgri, such a son dice.
Es que la tía ya está empezando a soñar con tener el poder. Porque sabe que ella, el fuego no le afecta.
The Dothraki do things in their own time for their own reasons. Have patience, Khaleesi. We will go home, I promise you.
My brother was a fool, I know, but he was the rightful heir to the Seven Kingdoms. Have I said something funny, sir?
Forgive me, Khaleesi, but your ancestor, Aegon the Conqueror, didn't seize 6 of the kingdoms because they were his right. He had no right to them. He seized them because he could.
Because he had dragons.
Well, having a few dragons makes things easier.
You don't believe it?
Have you ever seen a dragon, Khaleesi? I believe what my eyes and ears report. As for the rest, it was 300 years ago. Who knows what really happened?
Conspirador.
The spider sends his greetings and his congratulations. A royal pardon. You can go home now.
No me queda claro si es de fiar o no es de fiar el señor este.
And my son already has his name, but I'll try your summer wine. Just a taste.
My lady, you are from Westeros.
You have the honor of addressing Daenerys of the House Targaryen, Khaleesi of the Riding Men, and Princess of the Seven Kingdoms.
Princess.
Rise. I'd still like to taste that wine.
That? Dornish swill, not worthy of a princess. I have a dry red from the arbor. Nectar of the gods. Let me give you a cask. A gift.
You honor me, sir.
The honor is all mine. There. You know there are many in your homeland that pray for your return, princess.
I hope to repay your kindness someday.
Ricardo, aso hias hogere.
Something wrong?
I have a thirst. Open it.
The wine is for the Khaleesi. It's not for the likes of you.
Open it.
El tío es fiel a Daenerys.
Pour.
It would be a crime to drink a wine this rich without at least giving it time to breathe.
Do as he says.
As the princess commands. Sweet, isn't it? Can you smell the fruit, sir? Taste it, my lord. Tell me that that is not the finest wine that has ever touched your tongue.
Ooh.
You first.
Me? I'm afraid I am not worthy of the vintage. Besides, it is a poor wine merchant who would drink up his own wares.
You will drink.
That's crazy. Oh, me lo hago.
Poachers, rapers, killers, thieves. You came alone, in chains, without friends or honor. You came to us rich, you came to us poor. Some of you bear the names of proud houses.
Some of you es una
Others
persona.
only bastard names or no names at all. It does not matter. Tonight,
You're allowed to look happy. It's going to be a ranger. Isn't that what you always...
Este tío no sabe read the room at all. En plan, su tío está desaparecido. Se está dando cuenta de que lo que él quería hacer no es para nada lo que era. Obviamente está amargado. En plan, por favor. Read the room.
No, he's alive out there. No, he is.
I wish I could help you, but I'm no ranger. Is the steward's life for me?
There's honor in being a steward.
Not much, really. But there's food.
And old loves alike. Here, you begin anew.
Ese chico se va a morir. En plan, comedic relief fat character. No dura la temporada.
Of the Night's Watch lives his life for the realm, for a king or a lord, for the honor of this house or that house, or for gold or glory or a woman's love, but for the realm and all the people in it. You've all learnt the words in the vow. Think carefully before you say them. The penalty for desertion is death. You can take your vows here tonight, at sunset. Do any of you still keep the old gods?
I do, my lord.
You want to take your vow before a heart tree, as your uncle did?
Yes, my lord.
You find a werewood a mile north of the wall. And your old gods too, maybe.
My lord, might I go as well?
Does House Tarly keep the old gods?
No, my lord. I was named in the light of the seven, as my father was and his father before him.
Why would you forsake the gods of your father and your house?
The Night's
Pues-
Watch is my house now. The seven have never answered my prayers. Perhaps the old gods will.
As you wish.
Mi pobre.
Assigned an order according to our needs and your strengths. Holder to the builders, Pip to the stewards, Toad to the builders, Gren to the rangers, Samwell to the stewards, Makar to the rangers, Darien to the stewards, Balian to the rangers, Rast to the rangers, John to the stewards, Elsa to the builder, Echiel to the builders, Gordo to the stewards, Nico to the rangers, Escan to the rangers, Borkoy to the builders, Joby to
Este mamón, no quiero decir otra palabra.
the builders, Nalugo to the rangers. May all the gods preserve you.
¿Qué? Pero ¿quién es este señor y por qué le quiere joder la vida a John tan gratuitamente?
Builders!
I don't get it. No me acuerdo de quién es este man. Este señor es verde.
Samuel, you will assist me in the rookery and library. Pip, you will report to Moe and Marsh in the kitchens. Luke, report to One-Eyed Joe in the stables. Darian, we are sending you to East Watch. Present yourself to Borkus when you arrive. Make no comment about his nose. Jon Snow, Lord Commander Mormont has requested you for his personal steward.
Okay.
Will I serve the Lord Commander's meals and fetch hot water for his bath?
Certainly. And keep a fire burning in his chambers. Change his sheets and blankets daily. And do everything else the Lord Commander requires of you.
Do you take me for a servant?
We took you for a man of the Night's Watch. But perhaps we were wrong in that.
May I go?
As you wish.
Es que menuda, es una putada lo que le han hecho, ¿eh? Solo por joderlo.
Wait! Don't you see what they're doing? I see Sir Alice's revenge, that's all. He wanted it and he got it. Stewards are nothing but maids. I'm a better swordsman and rider than any of you. It's not fair.
Fair? I was singing for a High Lord at Acorn Hall when he put his hand on my leg and he wanted to see my cock. I pushed him away and he said he'd have my hands cut off for stealing their silver. So now I'm here, at the end of the world, with no one to sing for but old men and little shits like you. I'll never see my family again. I'll never be inside a woman again. Just don't tell me about fair.
I thought you were caught stealing the wheel of cheese for your starving sister.
I was going to tell a bunch of strangers that her lord tried to grab my cock.
Could you sing me a song, Pip? I'd like to hear a song.
Yo traumatizado dándose cuenta de que los lords son unas malas personas. Who would have thought?
Of the Night's Watch. You'll be with him day and night. Yes, you'll clean his clothes, but you'll also take his letters, attend him at meetings, squire for him in battle. You'll know everything, be part of everything.
Eso, qué positivo es.
Himself. He wants to groom you for command.
That's the positivity thinking que queremos ver.
I always wanted to be a ranger.
Vaya.
I always wanted to be a wizard.
Mi niño.
What? Oh, I'm serious.
A moment. Alone, if you will.
No me fío de nadie de que esté en King's Landing. Todos son malos para mí.
Protector of the realm.
He did.
She won't care. Give me an hour and I can put 100 swords at your command.
And what should I do with 100 swords?
Strike! Tonight while the castle sleeps. We must get Joffrey away from his mother and into our custody. Protector of the realm or no, he who holds the king holds the kingdom. Every moment you delay gives Cersei another moment to prepare. By the time Robert dies, it will be too late for the both of us.
What about Stannis?
Saving the Seven Kingdoms from Cersei and delivering them to Stannis. You have odd notions about protecting the realm.
Stannis is your older brother.
This isn't about the bloody line of succession. That didn't matter when you rebelled against the Mad King. It shouldn't matter now. What's best for the kingdoms? What's best for the people we rule?
No me lo creo.
We all know what Stannis is. He inspires no love or loyalty. He's not a king. I am.
Ya.
Stannis is a commander. He's led men into war twice. He destroyed the Greyjoy fleet.
Yes, he's a good soldier. Everyone knows that. So was Robert.
Eso es verdad.
Tell me something. Do you still believe good soldiers make good kings?
No. Vamos a hacer una pausa y pensar en ello, ¿eh? Porque aunque este tío me caiga fatal y seguramente ha conspirado para matar a su hermano, he has a good point. No es buen rey, no creo que fuera buen rey. Ned Stark es la única persona que sería buen rey. Pero el punto lo ha hecho. He does have a point.
I will not dishonor Robert's last hours by shedding blood in his halls and dragging frightened children from their beds.
Todos los que quieren ser rey no serían buen rey. ¿Sabes lo que le quiero decir?
You will sail to Dragonstone tonight. You will place this in the hand of Stannis Baratheon. Not his steward, not his captain of the guard, and not his wife. Only Stannis himself.
Yes, my lord.
Ay, va el otro. Señor este. No soporto esta persona. Esta persona es tan falsa.
The king has no true-born sons. Joffrey and Tommen are Jaime Lannister's bastards.
So, when the king dies...
The throne passes to his brother, Lord Stannis.
So it would seem. Unless...
There is no unless. He is the rightful heir. Nothing can change that.
And he cannot take the throne without your help. You would be wise to deny it to him, and to make sure Joffrey succeeds.
Do you have a shred of honor?
You are now Hand of the King and Protector of the Realm. All of the power is yours. You need only reach out and take it. Make peace with the Lannisters. Release the imp. Wed your daughter to Joffrey. We've plenty of time to get rid of Stannis, and if Joffrey seems likely to cause problems when he comes into his throne, we simply reveal his little secret and seat Lord Renly there instead. You'll need someone to assure you. My price would be modest.
What you suggest is treason.
Only if we lose.
¿Por qué le vendrías a decir a Ned de cometer traición si sabes que Ned es la persona más noble que existe? Es que me da una rabia, se está acabando su propia tumba por ser la persona más buena y noble que hay, tío. Y honestamente no me gustaría que lo hiciera de otra forma. No me gustaría que si este señor fuese malo, ya no me caería tan bien. Pero es como... ¡Qué rabia, qué rabia! Son las únicas personas nobles y van a desaparecer, tío. Me da una rabia.
The Lannisters, you say. The people who tried to murder my boy.
We only make peace with our enemies, my lord.
That's why it's called making peace.
Tienes razón.
I won't do it.
So it will be Stannis and war.
There is no other choice. He is the heir.
So why did you call me here? Not for my wisdom, clearly.
Qué mal me cae.
Catelyn, you would help me. The Queen has a dozen knights and 100 men-at-arms. Enough to overwhelm what remains of my household guard. I need the gold cloaks. The city watch is 2,000 strong and sworn to defend the King's peace.
Uy, ¿tú ves esta sonrisa? De mala pécora y mala persona. Tengo miedo, ¿eh?
Look at you. You know what you want me to do. You know it has to be done. But it's not honorable, so the words stick in your throat. When the Queen proclaims one king and the Hand proclaims another, whose peace do the gold cloaks protect? Who do they follow? The man who pays them.
Wow.
Hear my words and bear witness to my vow.
Boys, rise now as men of the Night's Watch.
Poetiquísimo. Yo estoy tan contento. Oh, yeah!
Bring it here. Gods be good.
That was crazy. Va a ser su tío.
When the Khalasar rides, he'll be leashed to a saddle and forced to run behind the horses for as long as he can.
And when he falls?
I saw a man last 9 miles once.
King Robert still wants me dead.
His poison was the first, he won't be the last.
I thought he'd leave me alone. Now that my brother is gone.
He will never leave you alone. If you ride to Darkest Ashai, his assassins will follow you. If you sailed all the way to the Basilisk Isles, his spies would tell him he will never abandon the hunt.
Pero está muerto ya.
You're a Targaryen. The last Targaryen. Your son will have Targaryen blood with 40,000 riders behind him.
He will not have my son.
He will not have you either, Khaleesi.
Está loco. Censurado para YouTube, I assume. Ah, no. Oh! That's crazy. Lo buen actor que es este man, ¿eh? Detrás de su caballo. That's crazy. Bueno, censurado.
It's all right. Let him through.
Lord Stark, King Joffrey and the Queen Regent request your presence in the throne room.
King Joffrey?
King Robert is gone. The gods give him rest.
King Joffrey. Ja. Ja.
All is accomplished. The city watch is yours.
Good. Is Lord Renly joining us?
I fear Lord Renly has left the city. He rode through the old gate an hour before dawn with Soloris, Tyrell and some 50 retainers.
Las dos personas más... O sea, me da una rabia que Ned Stark solo pueda aliarse con las dos personas más shady. En plan, sabes que tu plan va a fracasar, porque estas dos personas de aquí, no te puedes fiar de ellas.
We stand behind you, Lord Stark.
Estoy en plan, ¿qué cojones va a pasar?
Joffrey of houses Baratheon and Lannister, the first of his name.
I command the council to make all necessary arrangements for my coronation. I wish to be crowned within the fortnight. Today I shall accept oaths of fealty from my loyal councillors.
Lord Eddard Stark is herein named Protector of the Realm, to rule as regent until the heir come of age.
May I see that letter, Sir Barristan?
No soporto a Cersei. Y solo es una madre, quiero decir. Pero si vas contra Stark, vas contra mí.
Is this meant to be your shield, Lord Stark? A piece of paper.
Those were the king's words.
We have a new king now.
Está.
Seize this traitor.
Sir Barristan is a good man, a loyal man. Do him no harm.
You think he stands alone?
Kill him! Kill all of them, I command it!
Commander,
Estálo.
take the queen and her children into custody. I want no bloodshed. Tell your men to lay down their swords. No one needs to die.
Estoy muy triste.
I did warn you not to trust me.
Estoy tan enfadada, macho. Es que yo ya lo he dicho. No te puedes fiar. Son las dos personas más shady que existen. No te puedes fiar de esta persona. Esta persona es un trozo de mierda. Estoy tan triste, tan enfadada. Quiero llorar. Es que vaya final de mierda, tío. Y sé cómo va a acabar, pero no me acordaba exactamente de cómo pasaba. Pero bueno, pues nada, es lo que hay. Estamos tristes, Es que ya se está desarrollando todo, como me acordaba. Pero esto no merece. Tío, en fin. Aquí estamos. Espero que este vídeo se oiga bien. El micro está encendido porque tiene la luz. Así que nada. No debería haber problemas. Y nada. Aquí estamos. Nos vemos cuando sea.